Restream is acting funny already, but we'll see what happens. Happy Tuesday. I don't know. I hadn't planned on doing this, but like just because I'm not gonna work anymore today, in any kind of work at all, inside outside work, not doing it, not doing it. So I received my 150 set of polychromos today this afternoon. So I took it out of the big box that it came in, but I said, well, I could probably unbox the other part, whatever, online. I don't know. Hadn't planned on doing this, but I'm gonna. So it's really heavy. Oh my god, it's heavy. I don't know what the case is like in here, but we're gonna find out. So here we go for your viewing pleasure. Because I refuse to do anything else today that's going to cause me aggravation or consternation, or to punch somebody out. Like, sorry. I'm really not a violent person. Unless you come after me and mine, then I become a whole nother person. But we're not talking about that today. Oh, let's see. Okay, there we go. So, talked earlier this week about how I wound up getting these. I'm not going to talk about that again because that was a big roundabout story. I have to move some things out of the way. My desk is all disorganized. But anyway. Ooh, or it's 120, not 150. Duh. 150 was the price. Okay, that's that. I would change that in the banner, but I don't know. That might shut the whole live down. I don't know what's going on with Restream today, but ooh, that's heavy. 120. I'm actually glad it's 120. That it's less than it's not 150 because like I already don't know where I'm putting these pencils. So having 30 less than I don't know than was in my brain is a good thing actually. Not bad. I'm thinking I'm probably going to I'm gonna take the what do you call them? The oh my gosh, Starjoy Golds out of that um, thingy, and then put these in there. I think. I don't know. I'm gonna do something. Um, we gotta find out what else I can fit those other pencils in, and yeah, I gotta move some around to. The only thing is, see, I don't like using those big. I don't like the big cases. They really take up too much room on my desk, and I just don't like them. So I don't know. They're just too awkward and bulky, and like I said, I like the way the Faber-Castell Black Edition comes in that stand-up kind of thing. I love that. And I wish I had some kind of a stand like that I could you know, store pencils in and use them from. But we'll see. So, and I'm not going to do these like I did my Derwents. My Derwents, I just took the plastic holders out that holds the pencils. I took all those plastic things out and just put the pencils back in the tin. But with the 150 pencils, I'm not going to do that with these. I really don't think I'm going to do that with these. So there they are. Oh my gosh. I really did it, didn't I? I need to put my garbage can. I put it too far away from me now, so I can't just dump this. I don't like it hanging around on my desk, but I gotta have it hanging around on my desk because I can't get up because I'll probably change the camera and everything else. So, pick graphite matte pencils. Lord, don't let me go in there. Well, it's not a bad thing if I went there, but then I'd really be drawing something. This is not out of the ordinary to do. One thing that I know is just a light bulb, personal light bulb moment for me was realizing, and I don't know how I came across this, but seeing the advertisement for the which one? No, the Derwent Color Fast pencils. Seeing, like, I don't know, there was some advertisement or something of them, and it said for drawing and something else. It says, you know what? That probably is the color soft pencils. I can't remember what I said before. The Derwent color soft pencils. It's like their name is kind of well, from my perspective, is kind of deceiving. But because they are a harder pencil, they would be good for someone who draws in color. Um, so yeah, and I forgot that is a thing. There are people who actually draw in color like they would with a graphite pencil, and those color soft pencils probably serve that purpose for them. And that also might be something that the luminance pencils also, the purpose of the luminance pencils serve as well. Sorry, it's the braces, teeth moving. Every day it's a new way of talking. Fortunately, that means they're moving into place. Anyway, yeah, so I had that thought. So even though I don't like luminance for coloring, and I reading hearing about the color soft, I know that I don't want to get those as replacements for the Derwent ChromaFlows because they're hard. Now I know that, yeah, there is a purpose for those, that perhaps, that I could, consider, um, kind of not something I'm thinking about doing personally, but also when you think of thinking of that, for some reason, drawing connects for me in a very particular way, in a very special way when I paint. That, like, I will do just like a very kind of very rough sketch on the canvas, but I will mostly paint out whatever it is. Um, the majority of it, maybe more so than most people. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but something about color. I draw with color in a very particular way. And so I wonder, would that happen to me with pencil? Drawing with colored pencils instead of using graphite? I don't know. Or a pen. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. I'm just kind of, I don't think you care about any of this stuff inside, but it's there. I just have to figure out how I'm going to deal with coloring with these. And I don't know, they may stay in this tin for a while, actually. And there's a couple colors. Okay, so they got more variety in trying to keep in the red. It's interesting though. Well, that must be like their truest red. Lavender. I'm curious about the browns and the grays. The grays, I think, are probably a big deal for me. Like, I'm thinking about. There's some browns. See if browns at another level? Probably. Those are kind of browns with a pink tone to them. Then a dark green, because I was looking for a dark green the other day. So there's two there. And one there. It has more blue in it. And these have a little more brown. So that's good. And this one. Okay. Browns! Yay! Look at all those browns. And the grays. This is what I wanted. This is what I found myself wanting when I was coloring the other day. And I wanted to use these. Oops. It came out. That's not good. Let me get it back in there. I don't know if that's going to work. Oh, I got to do the... let's see. Oh, there's a metallic there at the end. Okay, that's the bottom tray anyway, so... Okay. Pop that in. Pop that in. There we go. Usually they, maybe not setting right. There we go. Just have to be careful with that one. Okay. So this will work. This will work. Cool. The metallics there at the end. And I actually, you know what? I need to print out that sheet. Oops, sorry. I printed out a swatch sheet from Bubble Studio. I'm pretty sure. I think it did. And I just realized I probably should have printed that out before I went live, but like that would be too much like right. Let me see. Palettes. No. I have them somewhere. Where are they? I still have them in my downloads. Because I could do some swatching while I'm live. Or I could just color. Which I'm thinking of doing. The thing is, I feel like working on my mandala today, but not that there's any law against it, but I feel like I don't want to do it today because it's not Monday. But I'm not really restricted like that. Where the heck did I put it? I swear I'm putting stuff in places now. I can't, trying to clean up my, oh, there we go. It's right in front of me. Oh, I have the Derwent swatch chart. So I probably need to get the other one. Okay. Wait a minute. Derwent Lightfast. Oh, I know why. Okay. I purchased that swatch sheet so I could keep track of what I have so that if I buy them I'm probably going to buy them open stock. If I find that I'm really liking them, that's how I'm going to do it. And then I can keep track of what I have. So I need to get a swatch sheet for these maybe. That might be something I need to do. Okay, so I think I'm gonna color. I need to relax. It was an annoying day today. It's been an annoying day for like quite a few days. Oops, I thought I almost closed out the live. That's how crazy today has been. Like my brain is scattered. The past couple of weeks have been just really weird. What do I want to color in? Do I want my let's see. I still haven't decided on the Kirby pages I want to do yet for September. Still thinking about that. Oh, this stuff doesn't work. It's supposed to be work like wax that you put on your braces or whatever, or on your brackets. Yeah, it kind of doesn't work. Why it's here is because I was trying to make it work, but it wouldn't. So, okay. I was working on this page some more yesterday after I went live. I think I came back and was working on it last night. And I think I did all of the red part that I want to do, unless I find something along the way. So then I went on and I did, I worked on the tree a little bit with using the Caran d'Ache Pablos on the tree, the body of the tree. um, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. What else I want to do on there? I don't know. I stopped when I felt like, okay, that's enough. I almost feel like I need to put some black or something in, like to make it darker in some of these creases or underneath. And I made that kind of too brown. So I don't know. I gotta do something with that part. But then I colored in the boat. I colored in her shirt. I did a little bit of coloring of the rocks, but I don't know. I feel like I kind of did a rush job on them, but they're there. Um, so yeah, so that's how far I've gotten with this, and I'm just gonna take my time with it. I'm not gonna rush it, just because as I feel like inspired, or whatever, I'll work on it because I don't want to mess it up. Um, so yeah, so that's what I worked on yesterday. Where is my Egyptian lady? Because I could work on her. I also have my card from Bubble Studio, the postcard that I need to do, and then I have some full size images from her store that I can do also. So I'm kind of planning out my coloring in a way for the next 6 months or something. Not 6 months, 4 months. Um, so let's see. What else can I do? Where's my Egyptian lady? Oh dear. I think I have enough coloring supplies for a while. I always say that lately. It's like, um, when are you gonna stop? I should stop now. I know I'm gonna want to color in the spooky book that's not the spooky book. That's the one I want. But I know I'm gonna want to color in the spooky book by her in October. So that's one thing. Um, I was watching videos today that I also posted to my community wall, and is it My Coloring Country Life? Is that her name? And I've heard of her, and I don't know, I don't think I ever really watched a video of hers before, but I did today, and I think I could understand why I hadn't before. Hey, Evelyn. Oh, I understand that multitasking. Wishing you a productive time. So, I watched some videos of hers today and I posted them because I know some people, I remember some people asking about like shading, like how do you know where to shade and all of that kind of stuff. And like I kind of really, I don't know, I just do stuff and I don't even really think about it. And then, that also leads to me, you know, making it look perhaps like a way I don't want it to. But she has a video that the first video I watched was about wow, what was it called? Well, she was talking about layering colors, like going from light to dark. She was showing going from light to dark how it looks that way, and then also how it looks going from dark to light, which is something I've always heard Bubble Studio talk about. I never really thought about the process before, but I mean, I knew it meant, light colors first, then dark colors, or dark colors first, then light colors. I don't know. I'm just, me, I just throw colors down and whatever is what, I don't know. I'm just like, I just throw it on the page. Like, I don't think too much, but, I feel like I need to think a little bit more about it, be a little more intentional. And Yeah, that was really informative. Her video, because you got to see her actually doing it, and she has it side by side on the image. The portion of whatever the object or whatever is in that coloring page, she has it's like I don't know if it's a leg or part of a dragon, something something, but it's like links, like metallic links. And so the one link, she did it in light to dark, and then the other one she did layering by going dark to light. So you can actually see the effect of both of them, and it is different. And I feel like you could actually use both of those to get a particular effect, although I don't know what that effect is. I don't know how they differ. I can't tell you, but I can say that when I saw them on the page when she did it, you can see there's a difference in them. So, I need lotion. Put lotion on. So, yeah, so I don't know, I'm probably gonna try to do that in something. I don't know what, but I'm gonna try using that and thinking about the colors that she used and what's the logic in there in that and how you transfer that to other colors, the relationship between the three color pencils she used. She used Prismacolor pencils, and she used an to make something like a gold, kind of gold shiny. She used a yellow, she used an olive, and she used a brown. So yeah, so you'll have to watch the video. I have it posted on my wall. It was really informative, and I started watching more of her videos because I liked how she really explained everything. I was like, wow, this is like, you know, a lot of times I don't have time to sit down and really listen to things and watch. It's like you most of the time I'm just like listening or I'm watching kind of like halfway while, working on something, so I don't it never has my full attention. And sometimes I feel like no, the person's really getting really technical or whatever, so I feel bad, but I can't really watch it, so I got to save it to watch later. So anyway, but this time I had time today. I made time today, and glad I did. Um, and I think, oh, I know that was the second video I watched by her. The first one I watched, she was using the distressed inks because I got to figure out how to use these bad boys, and yeah, so that was how I started watching her videos today. She did one on these and how she was putting down clouds on a page in I think it was in Worlds of Wonder, Johanna Basford. And something else I also noticed about her pages, My Coloring Country Life, again, is what I think her name is. Her pages are totally, she's one of those people who color that they totally transform the page, so it doesn't even look like it's something from a coloring book anymore, but it looks like a picture, to hang on the wall or something. And I was really intrigued by that. I don't know if that's something I would always want to do, but I think it's something I want to try to do because I don't know, it was interesting. I don't know. So, and she reminded me of the French content creator. Is it Miss Spondy something? And I'm subscribed to her, and she she's very very painterly about how she colors her coloring pages, and she transforms hers too. Like you really can't really necessarily tell that it doesn't necessarily look like this came from a coloring book. No, she actually works on it like it's a work of art or something. Yeah, yeah. So and it makes me curious, like where's her head at when they do that or that they do that. I'm curious. I mean, I don't mean that in a negative way, but I mean, is there some place you click into your brain where you can look at the page in that way? um I don't know, just curious about that, and I'd like to try that. I don't know. So it's one of those things in the back burner, in the some part of my mind, and at some point this is gonna pop out probably, and I'm just gonna try and do it. And I don't know when that's gonna be. I don't know. Yeah. So that was really really interesting. So I think I'm just gonna sit and color for a bit, and then because I need it. I earned it. And because tomorrow I'm really going to have to. It's the day before a long day of meetings I'm not looking forward to. I don't feel like talking. I don't want to think about it. I don't want vacation to be over. Vacation, quote, in double quotes. Because, like, I don't know. I never went on vacation. I've been working the whole time. But, yeah. This was why I wanted the grays. The kitty. I wanted the grays for the kitty. And I did not have it. I don't have any grays in the 36. Oh. Okay, and I got all this other stuff on the desk. I need to move. Oh my gosh. It seems like it's, I might have been organized if I didn't buy more stuff. But I want to try and get that together before next week. Get everything in their places. Okay, lady. Yeah, I think I want to work on the cat, which means I gotta get into this tray. Yeah, so I found, well, that was the only disadvantage to having the smaller sets of the polychromos and the, um, hello, the Pablos is that, oh, well, the grays are limited. You're not going to get much there. It's like, oh, crap. Never thought about that. Although I could buy them individually, which, that might be a thing. I seem to buy neutral colors individually a lot. I don't know why. So, like, well, I do know why. In part, I use them a lot when I'm blending or something. Okay, so now I'm going to see. Are these guys in order? Is there in order? Do I have to worry about getting them out of order? I can't see a number in there. Okay, they are in order. Okay. What does it say? Cult. Oh, it's German or something. Kultgrau. Okay. So, kitty. And I don't know. Oh, here we go now. Because I got to figure out, should I? I don't know. Light to dark, dark to light. Because I want undercoat. I want some undercoat. So it doesn't. And I kind of, rather than put the dark on top of the light, I kind of would like to have the dark peek through. I don't know if this is going to do it for me or not, but we're going to try. And I need to go the right direction. Experimenting. I think, we'll see. I should do phase 2. Where is the black on the face? I have to look at one already. Let me look at. This cat is actually a breed called Egyptian Mau. And I didn't just know that. That's what the author of the book says. So, oh yeah, they got it all over their face. They're pretty pretty simple looking cats, actually. Here's, I don't know, it looks like a midget or something. Or dwarf. I love those long neck cats. The cats that are, um, what is it? I think it's, well, Burmese aren't long neck though. But Burmese are stocky but they have like a normal cat face, not a smush face. Not too fond of smush face things. I don't know. I feel bad for them, first of all. You look at them, you know you're going to have to be, vet bills for their nose. Whether it's a dog or a cat, it's like, you're going to have to do that. And it's like, no. And yet, well, I didn't actually get that cat. It was inherited. I was going to say, but then we had a cat that used to get poop stuck in its butt, so. And he was a mongrel or a mutt or whatever you call cats that are, well, I think he was. But he had some either Manx or Maine Coon in him. And I think they are prone to that kitty butt issue. That I guess he wasn't bred far enough out, or he wasn't, how whoever his parents weren't, the genes weren't out far enough for him not to have that. Poor thing. And he was so mild mannered to everything but mice and rabbits. Rabbits. He's the reason why I'm glad our rabbits, now that we don't have any cats, now the rabbits are free. I would be in here crying because, like, I'd find the baby ones. Had a tough lesson in country living and nature between that particular cat and the dog we had at the time. So it's kind of funny. I told the dog, and I think she knew what I meant. I said to her, I says, I know you're a wild thing. I know, She was a great dog. Very smart, very protective, but she liked to hunt. And I just told her, I says, it's don't ask, don't tell. Okay? I know you hunt, I know you do all this other kind of stuff, but don't bring it, don't let me know. Don't bring it here. For the most part, she did. I mean, we would wind up with some things on the lawn, but I think she knew what I meant. Like, I couldn't handle, like, baby rabbits or anything like that. It's like, no, I can't, no. No, I don't want to know. She was a good dog. I think it's almost like I'm making it look more like a long hair cat or medium short hair, but whatever. It doesn't have to look exactly like it. I'm not really aiming for exactly like that would stress me out because I more than likely wouldn't get it to look exactly like. I'm even having a hard time figuring out where the black is supposed to go. What's that noise? So I didn't find out until after, like, I don't know, late. I think after the whole incident was gone, that yesterday was a blue moon and a super moon at the same time, and I totally missed it. I didn't find out until like I don't know, it was like 11 o'clock or something like that. I was like, well, I can't see it. Totally missed that, which was kind of a drag. I am subscribed to that YouTube channel, it's called The Real Packs, and they do live broadcasts of particular um, whatever particular astronomical events or whatever, astronomy events, whatever you say, however you say that. And I don't know. I think I clicked on their um, notify me or whatever, but I didn't even know what it was about, and I didn't even think it was going to be, this month or whatever. I just totally forgot about it. Probably with everything going on, it just was not in my, didn't stay retained in my brain. I really don't know where put the black. Hmm. Hmm. So I'm gonna have to figure out when I'm going to actually. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work with me going live or doing videos starting next week because I won't. Well, I am gonna get home earlier though. But yeah, I'm not sure how that's gonna work. How I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna try and be more disciplined about everything. So, um, between videos and being at home, but I don't know how I'm gonna do. And sorry, videos and doing work, and coloring and doing work. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I don't know. It's really strange, like how to. I know when you're leaving a space for something that's kind of awkward, but it's also awkward trying to figure out where I should put. So they've got two lines going away from their face. Huh. I don't know. These cats look kind of small. I kind of like big cats. I really do. It's like my first official. I don't know if you say official. My first official cat that I had. I used to call him Muscle Cat because he was kind of built. He was the one that used to like let me know if a guy I was dating was trash or not. He'd let me know that before I even went on the date. If he attacked them, they were no good. He was always right. He was my little protector. I don't think he knew he was a cat. And something else I had thought of the other day was that, now see, I don't know why. I don't know what, I don't understand some of these lines. I don't know, should I go lighter there or what? That in the apartment that I lived in at the time when I first had him, the first few years, he my neighbor downstairs um also had a cat who was older, and we would both, we'd let them go outside, and they would be outside. Like, I didn't find this out until, like, well, actually no, I did see them one time or a few times looking out the window, but they they would go in the backyard, which was basically all like asphalt, like to the garage or whatever, and they would go and find the one patch of dust, and dirt that was on the ground. They would find that spot and they would wrestle there. I don't know what it was, and they were playing. I've never. It's he never played with another cat like that. But that cat was actually that was older, so I maybe it's because maybe that's why, and he had respect for that. I don't know, but I don't know. But they would always go to that one spot where there was dirt, and me and the owner would just owner of the other cat would laugh, because it's like out of everywhere else in the yard on the ground, they picked that one spot. It has to be that spot. Yeah, they were buddies. And when her cat passed away, I can't remember what it was he had. He was sick and in the vet, um and then he passed away, and so my cat was like looking around for him whenever he was like, going to go outside or going down the stairs to the apartment downstairs or whatever, because he had to pass that to go outside. And so the woman in the apartment downstairs, she said, well, if you want, I can she actually like had my cat come in and walk into her apartment and walk around just to see that Jimmy isn't there. Like to, I said the other cat's name, but that doesn't matter. Just to smell his stuff and whatever, and to realize that he wasn't there. That was so sweet. That was a really great neighbor. She was a wonderful neighbor. And yeah, that was so sad. I was so sad for my cat that he lost his friend. They were too funny. And I always thought that cats just didn't get along with other cats. I thought that was how they were, because that was really my first cat, so I didn't really know how they were. Um, and I had just gotten them because I didn't want to. I was tired of coming home to like nothing, nothing and nobody. So I got a cat, and oh my gosh, she was the best thing ever. Bless his heart. I don't know how I feel about this cat here. I don't know if I want to stick to Mao colors because they bore me. I can feel that right now. I don't know. We're just going to start playing and see what happens. Also, I don't understand these markings. So, And that particular cat, I think I mentioned this before, that he was a medium short haired cat, like somewhere between long haired and medium haired. And as he got older, like sometimes like his hair would get matted, and it was he had like a really thick undercoat. He always had a thick undercoat, and so I took him to the vet. Well, the vet would actually like they'd knock him out and shave him down, right? And they did that a few times just because, to avoid him from getting matted, or when he had a mat that just was way too bad, it's like, you know what, just take it off. It's about to be summertime, so let's take it off. Um, and so one of the techs there, she got a big kick out of it. She would give him a lion cut. So that and he was kind of like he was tan and white, like orangish tan and white, and she would give him a lion cut so that he had like a mane of white, and then she would like have him shaved down like in his middle, his body, and then she even would shave his tail because he had a bushy tail. She would shave his tail except for the very end, so he had that little tuft at the end of the tail like a lion. And he would walk around like he thought he was king of the jungle. He just was like, I don't know, he was feeling that. Every time she did that, he would get home and he was like, I know I'm bad. It was too funny. And I would crack up. I remember the first time that she did that, I was like, oh my God. What is this? Barry told you we loved our vet. Our vets were, everybody there was just wonderful. That they were quite a blessing. Adventures with animals. Okay, that's looking kind of cattish. Kind of. Sort of. I guess. Oh, I don't know what to do next. Excuse me. It's looking kind of calico instead of. Okay, I'm going to assume this is black too. Mm-hmm. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about the Kirby books, although what I want to color in for there, whether I want to just work on finishing a whip, which I'm kind of leaning towards, except when I look at them, none of them are thrilling me, or I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. So I'm just kind of, worst case scenario, I will just finish a whip. There's that one bunny page that I really need to, or hairs, the page with the hairs in color. It's in color Morphia, and I don't know what other book it's in, but I'd really like to finish that one, but I feel like it's going to take a long time. But then that's probably what I could work on and knock some of that time off. Plus, I can maybe throw some new tools at it and see how that works as well. It actually doesn't look that bad where I have it so far. It's just that looking at it makes me tired because Because it's like, oh my god, what have I done? What have I started? Now I got to keep doing this. And but I swear I don't know what this is. I guess I'm gonna take it as a line because I don't know. It's kind of interesting. So what's that? Then another line. So the page with the running hares, it reminds me of Watership Down. I don't know if you've ever read that book. I actually never read that book. I saw the movie, parts of it, but I found it boring because I was little when it was on, and I was like, I don't know, that's not my kind of cartoon. Not when I was a kid. But maybe I should sit down and watch that someday. Actually, or read it. See, I'm not understanding this patch. I'm thinking that her cat actually has a patch of a different color there, which maybe I should consider making that a different color other than gray. Almost like it's calico and it's like it's a calico Egyptian mao or something, which would mean it would have three colors. Was it like black, brown, white, or calico colors? So maybe that's what's going on. That would be interesting. Hmm. So it has really cooled off here. It was like, I think it was like 60 degrees today or something like that. 60 something. It's like we went from summer straight to, I don't know, all that rain. And it's still raining too. That's what's weird. Still raining. Not continuously, but still a lot. Every day. Almost since the day we had that flooding. I think it's rained just about every day. At least a little bit. I don't like how this cat looks like it's fat. I don't know. Fat and stubby. I like sleek cats. I mean, I like all animals, period. But if I had to pick a cat, it's like a sleek, long, big. That's my choice. Kind of like Norwegian. What do you call them? Norwegians cats? I guess they're just called Norwegian something. Um, or I don't know. I don't know what kind of cat it is, but those really, really sleek cats that are a lot of times are black. Um, I love black cats. I do. Um, can't remember their name, and they have kind of like a very angular or very triangle-y face. But honestly, I prefer I don't really like having purebred animals, so I like mutts. Whatever mutt it is, I'm gonna love it. What is that? Is that a? I can't tell what that is. But it looks like more. I don't know what to do with his face. I don't know. Good start on that guy. I already know what I want that one to be. The statue. 55 minutes. Let's see how much more we can do. Am I pushing the limit if I do this or what? Still haven't gotten my gelato, and I feel like I really should because I really need to get this wire activated a little bit more. I'm drinking too much coffee and not enough cold stuff to make it kind of, we call it retract or contract, actually. Only thing is, when I get the gelato, they need to make half-size containers of gelato. Like that Talent gelato, they need to make half sizes of it. Because, like, you take it out, and, like, some of them, the way they are, like, well, you don't want to eat half and put half away because, sometimes the good stuff is on the bottom or whatever, or all the good stuff is on the top. So then what are you eating when you, put in the fridge? I don't know. It's weird. A personal problem. But I really do wish they made half sizes of that were more, like, suitable to a healthy serving. Well, the serving, like, they have it on the container, and it's like, yeah, right. How am I supposed to eat half of this? The way it's situated. And, like, I'm sitting there eating it, and then I can't really put it out into a bowl because it's frozen. By the time it gets frozen or melted, it's too melted to, like, be the right consistency when you freeze it and take it out again. I hate that. It's like you're eating used gelato. Who wants used gelato? I don't. I want used gelato. But what part of this is him? I can't even tell. It's him. It's his belly, but it's probably white or something. Oh, I feel like this has to be a whole different color. So where is the neck? I might finally go out and get some gelato tomorrow. I do need to go out, but then, like, stuff keeps happening here that I can't get out of the house. It's like, oh, I gotta do this first. Oh, I gotta do that. Oh, now I gotta do that. Oh, this happened. Now I gotta do that. So, but I do need to tomorrow. So maybe I'll get some then. Funny thing is, I also don't really want to eat gelato either. I know that sounds weird. I love it, but I don't want to eat it. My appetite is like just, I don't know. I just feel all discombobulated with food lately. The past 4 months or so. That's cat face. It's been an hour. So I think I'm gonna go. I do like these pencils. I do. I think they really are my happy medium between with all the things that I like in a pencil. I think they're that one, the workhorse one, like I said before. They're my workhorse. I can feel it. I don't know if I like this fur, but it is what it is. I think, I don't know, white or lighter gray. But I could, because of the type of pencil I'm using, you go up that level, you can do these kind of things. Whereas I might not be able to do it so much, not even with the colors or anything like that. Although maybe that might do it. They might. But anyway, I can go over this with another color. Use this gray as an under painting. I'm pretty sure I can do that. Um, we'll see. I'm afraid to do the face. Am I afraid to do the face, really? Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just saying that. I can do some of the face. It's just I don't want to put the pencil down. That's what it is. I don't know what to do with the neck. Don't like that this cat is fat. Cat being fat isn't healthy. Actually, we had a cat, the same cat I was talking about, um, with the friend downstairs and all that stuff. When he got older, he actually got diabetes, and we actually had to give him fluids. That wasn't fun. Had to put it in his back. My husband did that part. He actually got used to it after a while, but yeah, that's not anything you like having fun doing. But if you keep an animal, for all of its life, like and it lives its full life, just like human beings, a lot of times you wind up going through stuff like that. I like this gray. What is this? Cold gray, 230. This is a nice gray. It's a really nice gray. Wow. Wow. Yes, I got a whole lesson in having the pets that we had for the past 20 years. Whole lesson in all kinds of things. Like with her dog, like she got poor thing. She got because she liked running in the woods, that was her thing. She was a little wild child. And she got you know, hit by porcupine quills twice in the time that I had her, because originally it was my husband's dog, and he had her when I met him. And yeah, she got hit with porcupine quills, and the first time it happened, with me living here, and I'd never seen that before. I was like, oh my gosh. And I don't know if I called anybody or if I figured out what it was or whatever, but I had to take her to the vet, and I had to get her into my little car to go to the vet, and she didn't want to go. But the second time it happened, she walked me to the car. She came and got me and says, okay, I know what's up. We got to go. Come on. And she was like, I wasn't moving fast enough for her. And she like walked to the car, and she was pawing on my car door, which I didn't mind because the car was old anyway. But she was pawing on the car door, like, come on, open the door. And she jumped in and was like, okay, let's go. Because she was not a car dog at all. She did not like the car. She was more like a got a roam free dog. Because she's part herding dog, from her um, she had German Shepherd and Border Collie, so she was a herder, and she did that too. She was a herder. I'm gonna think more about my colors for this cat because I'm not sure where I want to go with this, but I am loving all these grays. I am. There's actually three more, and two more in addition to that, maybe three that are next to the browns. So yeah, it's a wide variety, which I like. It's really not smooth like that though, but how do you get that blend between? I said I don't want to put these pencils down. They really do feel nice. Might be a combination of this paper and the pencil. Okay, so it's been an hour, 7 minutes. Okay, so that's it for me. Shared with you my open the box of my 120 Faber-Castell Polychromos, which I already have begun enjoying. And yeah, so thanks for joining me. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or evening, whichever it is. And take care. If you still have Evelyn, have a good evening. Bye bye.